From California, the Golden State. You're ready for another game of NFL football. We're glad you could join us for our first broadcast of the year. Today's matchup looks like it'll be a great battle between two very evenly matched teams as the Bears match up against the 49ers. Hi, everyone. I'm Al Michaels, here for more great NFL action with my partner, John Madden. And hold on, because this is going to be a good one.
Well, we definitely have one heck of a game coming up. One reason is because we get to see this guy throw the football. He's got all the tools that you look for in a quarterback. But it doesn't hurt that he has some great receivers to throw to.
Terrell Owens will be his go-to guy once again, and for obvious reasons. He's one of the better route runners and always seems to make the catch in traffic. Stopping this combo hasn't been easy for many defenses, so we'll have to see what type of coverages they go with to prevent these two from doing a lot of damage.
You can see these guys are fired up and ready to get this thing going.
Well, the teams are out on the field, the crowd in full throat as we get this new season started with the kickoff. Chandler is just about ready to kick this one away. Sends it sailing. From the 3-yard line. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points.
Number 81 on the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 23. Thomas, the lone back.
At the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
On the call, here's an opening. The 30. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Stewart sends a man in motion. Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure coming. Throwing. The defender brings him down at the 49-yard line. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
What have you heard, Melissa?
I caught up with Coach Erickson prior to the game. He said he liked the moves they made during the offseason. He expects to see this season start off with a win. They have some pretty high expectations down here, Al.
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report. Handed off to the back. Thomas was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run, while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Using motion. Dropping back, again with the carry. Smith breaks the play up in the backfield. Thomas couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Williams sets up to run back the punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. And this will be a touchback. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time. The former Canadian football standout, one of the best and most exciting quarterbacks in the league, and he has a great arm, is excellent at reading the defense.
The other thing he's got is patience, which is one of the underrated qualities in a quarterback. Having a good arm doesn't mean a whole lot if you have to try and muscle the ball into double coverage.
Flings it to the outside. Has room. Plows ahead. The trying to get the fullback involved in the passing game.
And he's one of those guys who's a pretty good safety valve. He's got soft hands, and more importantly, he knows what to do with it when he gets it.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Hurst, the lone back. Man in motion.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go, come on.
Crosses it left. Picks up about 4 on the toss. Nickelback in this time. Closing in, throwing. He hits his receiver. Good job of bringing the pass in.
This guy can really move. He turns things up 2 or 3 notches when it really counts. That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that 2nd and 3rd gear.
Garcia sets up. It off again. So that was a pickup of about 9. It's 2nd down and 1 to go. Hurst lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Pressure, refuses to go down. And he's tackled at the 33.
Watch. Now, the key to this 1st down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time it got him a 1st down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 33-yard line.
Let's go, come on. Set. Bust his grill. Hit him wrong.
And he'll get the call. Picks up 5. And this is the 7th play of this drive. About a 2-yard gain
On
here.
the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Third down and 3 coming up.
Come on, partner. Eagle left. Is that all you got?
Garcia sets up, using motion.
Cowboy.
Get the call again. Nice play fake.
Number 5 with the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
Chandler comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's up. And so that kick is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 27 back to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 7-yard line. The defense will try to force them to punt again, as they did the last time the offense had the ball. Only one man back.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
That all you got? Set. Got. To carry it.
brought down at the 26-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. Second and 6.
We'll see. Set.
Looking to run it here. That's a 3-yard gain.
On the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
San Francisco comes out in their nickel package.
On the 30-yard line.
Yup. Drop back. Drop. Set.
Terrell, the motion man. Tosses it left. And he's tackled behind the line. Webster showed he could do more than just cover on that one.
Hey, sure did. When you get a corner who will come out like that on run support, it makes the offensive coordinator think twice on those runs to the outside.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 31. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way.
Man in motion.
You got movement. That's all you. Get up, line.
Under pressure, goes over the middle. And he makes the grab. No trouble making that catch.
That's what these receivers are always looking for, a soft coverage or a hole in the zone where they can break free and wait for the pass to get there.
So we've reached the end of the first quarter. We've got a close one underway with the 49ers ahead of the Bears, 3-0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Loose it. Set. Got. Come on,
Drops back. Gets rid of it. Hits him in stride. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. They line up in the I formation. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. He did a nice job pulling that one in.
This guy spends a lot of extra time in practice running routes. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
Shoot the gaps, line.
First, the deep man. Play action. Breaking through. Found some room, took off for the first down.
This kind of thing is so tough on a defense. When you've got a quarterback who can run, it's an added dimension that they have to account for.
They're in field goal range. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Pass play here on first down. Breaks free.
Watch. Now, the key to this first down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time it got him a first down.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Stay after him. Set. Come on, D up. Get in there, line.
Drops back for the end zone. This one falls incomplete. John, a perfect play call, but the receiver had the pass go right through his hands.
He did a good job beating his coverage, and the quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't get it under control.
Garcia with a man in motion. Breaks the tackle. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play. Third and goal. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Buster's great. You got him. Stay guys. Let's go. Come on. Set. Hut. You got him. You got him. Hut.
Closing in, flings it to the outside. Perfect pass. Touchdown, San Francisco. Great timing on that touchdown throw.
And that's one of those passes we see a lot. When the quarterback releases it, the receiver's not even looking. But then he looks up, and the ball's right there.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're really executing out there. Seems like just about every call they make works to perfection. If the defense can get them the ball back quickly here, they might be able to put this one away very early.
Chandler in to kick this one off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 27 back to return.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 11. And a fumble. The Bears scoop it up. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 37. The Bears using motion.
You got him.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
So it's a 15-yard penalty, not the incidental 5-yard face mask.
He's lucky his head's still on the way he got yanked down there.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Stay up. Cowboy.
Thomas is the deep back, throwing on 1st down. Gets rid of it, turns, he has it. He showed great concentration on that reception.
The receiver has that ability to make even the toughest receptions look simple.
San Francisco comes out in their nickel package.
41-yard line.
With the pass, behind him, but he has it.
Here's the thing. You have to realize that in this league, if you're going to make a catch, somebody's going to be there and try and knock it out of you. This time he does a great job of absorbing the hit and still making the catch.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Poke out right.
4, maybe 5 yards on the counter.
5-yard gain on the play. Second and 6. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Eagle left. Eagle left.
He'll get it again. Slips the tackle. Hurdles free. Thomas covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their blocks and allowing him to get a good run for a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Handed off to the back. Not a whole lot on that carry, and he'll take himself out of the game for a play or two. The 49ers come out in a nickel package.
13-yard line.
2-minute warning coming up. Throws it, almost picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Stewart sends a man in motion. Dropping back to the end zone. Picked off in the end zone. Big play there. Coming away with the interception in the end zone.
That's a heck of a job by the defense to take away a possible score.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Hurst, the lone back.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Gets rid of it. And it's complete. Garcia could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that throw.
A receiver that can make big plays like that have to be fed the ball so they can stay in the game.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. First and 10. Ball on their own 31. On the ground. Stiff arm. And he stopped at the 35. Fullback gets the call, picks up about 5.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Drops back. Throwing. Incomplete. McQuarters was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go.
Come on, get up. Let's see.
With the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. Number 81 sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the punt. It's loose. The 49ers scoop up the live ball.
Being in range like this, they probably want to conserve some time so they can get a score. They don't want to let the other guys have much time to do anything.
Garcia with a man in motion. Passing on 1st down. Pressure, throwing, and he makes the grab. Green brings him down at the 27-yard line. Pickup of about 7.
This defense has to be ready for run because they're in a spot where the offense can call just about anything with this much time left.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. With the pass, incomplete pass. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch. On a 3rd and short situation like this, the defense has to be ready for anything.
27-yard line.
Man in motion. Tosses it out to the right. Hurst didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Chandler will try to come through with the field goal here. The kick is up. Long enough, but it's wide left. They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 34.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Chicago calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Dropping back. He's looking. Fakes the throw. Stewart just squeaks by the 1st down marker.
This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent him from getting into field goal range.
Man in motion. Pass play here on 1st down. Throws it over the middle. Almost intercepted. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into a zone. He threw off his reads and where he thought the defense was going to be.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 45.
Hit him low.
Throwing. Missed tackle. The 30. The 20. Loses the defender. Touchdown, Bears. Edinger comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 25 back deep to return.
Nice distance. From the 6-yard line. They'll go from the I formation. He gets the carry, powering ahead, and a fumble. The 49ers get it. We've reached the halfway point. Quite a contest to this point with the score. San Francisco 10, Chicago 7. As we get set for the kickoff, here's a look at the halftime stats. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 23.
They'll return this one. From the 9. The 49ers will start the drive from the 28-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 28. Garcia gets set. They'll pass on 1st down. Throwing. Great pass. Runs over the tackler. The rush was on, but it's a nice gain thanks to a nice throw.
Yeah, he read the defense and he got out of there quicker. But you got to give some of the credit to the receiver in this play. He saw the blitz was coming, and he made the right read so the quarterback had something to throw to.
Wilson in motion. To carry it. Hurst did a nice job breaking away on that carry.
Yeah, and the offensive line had a lot to do with that one. If your line could clear out a hole like that, it makes picking up those 1st downs a lot easier.
First and 10. Ball on their own 43.
Bring that pain, baby. Stay out.
Garcia sets up. Tosses it out to the right. Lost about a yard. Let's check in with Melissa.
Thanks, Al. The Bears coach feels that if they're going to come back and win, he's going to need his defense to play better than it did in the 1st half and make some stops against the run. Something to watch for, Al.
Thanks, Melissa. Toss play to the left. And he's tackled behind the line. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Yeah, they got good penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 36. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Under pressure, gets the pass off.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. They come through with this perfect play that gets them a 1st and keeps the drive going.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
44-yard line.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Going to the right. Great play in the backfield. Lost about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 47-yard line. Hurst, the deep man.
12. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Loss of around 2.
On the carry. 3-yard loss on the play. Third and 15. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Get in there. Go. Get at him, dude. Right. Here come the heat.
Drops back. With the throw. The pass falls incomplete. The quarters had a hand up and tipped that pass away.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
To line up for what will be his 2nd punt of the game. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. Stewart sets up. Toss play to the right. And he's tackled behind the line by Peterson. Loss of around 2.
Loss on the play.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 4.
Set. Hit him low. Hut.
Pressure coming. Incomplete pass. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete pass. Only one man back.
Set.
Booker moves in motion.
Get at him. Eagle left. Hut.
Hand it off. He's to the 10, to the 20, the 30. Up the middle, he busts it for a huge gain.
And that play developed perfectly. The line created a good running lane, and the back saw it, and he got through it and picked up a big chunk of yardage.
First and 10. Ball on their own 39. Passing on first down. With the throw, drops the interception. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Thomas, stiff off the defender to the ground. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Five yards to go. Ball on their own 43.
Set. Loose it.
They'll bring the blitz.
Number 10 with the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Williams will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
There was no need to try and return that one. So he made the right decision there.
Hurst is the deep back. Wilson, the man in motion. To the air on first down. Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. If you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
Throwing on first down. On the call, Brent's free. Gain of a couple on that carry.
On the run, gain of 2 on the play.
Hurst, a lot of room to work with. He goes down at the 44. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
On the play. Third and 2. Ball on the 44-yard line.
He's rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
This punt will be his 3rd. Here's the kick. From the 19. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 26. 1-yard gain by the running back.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Set. Hut. We got nothing. Hut. Hut. Snake eyes. Hut.
Another run. Nowhere to go that time. The defensive line gets very good penetration.
This line's very aggressive up front. They like to stunt and use power moves to get into the backfield. A lot of teams think that the best way to move the ball on the ground against them is to run it right at them. Try and wear them out. Looks like they might be trying to do that same kind of thing.
Booker goes in motion. Throwing. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. He tried to get all he could after making the reception.
This play was simply a case of the receiver outrunning the defender down the field.
It's been a close game for 3 quarters with only a field goal differential as we head to the 4th quarter with the score, San Francisco 10, Chicago 7. And we'll start the 4th quarter.
Catch the ball, man. Eagle left. Set. Hut. Hut.
John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Get in there. Ain't got nothing.
Drops back. They give it to the halfback. Just about a yard on the run.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
Back today, offense. 90 Bulls.
Thomas, the deep pass. Nice play fake. With the pass, I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
They'll have to really get it because it'll be about a 53-yard attempt. And it's on its way. That one doesn't have the distance and comes up short. First and 10. Ball on their own 43. The 49ers using motion. With the carry. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback. The 49ers line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Garcia with a man in motion. Going to the left. Great play in the backfield.
They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 42.
Get the ball.
This one is handed off. Breaks free. Runs through the tackle. And he stopped at the 50. He is a big offensive force.
Those guys are low to bring down. Defenses have a tough time wrapping up those big old tree trunks he has for legs.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
On the 8-yard line.
Hit him low. Set. Fire out.
gives the ball off. About a 2-yard gain here.
On the run, gain of 2 on the play.
Eight to go. Ball on their own 11.
Here comes the heat.
Thomas, the lone back, closing in, throwing left. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 11-yard line.
Come on, D up. You got it.
Pressure. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Good job by the defense bringing him down.
He felt the pressure coming, but he couldn't get the ball out. He's got to do a better job of making his read and getting the ball out of there a little more quickly.
They're going to kick it here as the punter heads in for the 4th time. Here's the kick. From the 46-yard line. The 30. The 20. An excellent chance here after a huge return.
Here's the thing. What you try and do on a punt return is form a wall. If you can get that wall and you can get a guy who could run, those are the types of things that can happen.
So it's 1st and goal. Ball on the 5-yard line. Under pressure. He was looking for some room on the ground, but the defense was right there.
Running with a quarterback can be very effective if the defense isn't expecting it. They were in good position. They got to him very quickly on that play.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Set.
They came with a blitz, and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes. At that time, there were no holes at all.
So now we have 3rd and goal.
Sideline, D.
Barlow lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Throws it. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work is the fake to the back. And then with that, it gives the receiver that half step he needs to make the catch.
Chandler comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Well, John, a short drive, recovered the distance, found the end zone, 6 points.
And as a defense, you have to dig in there and hold them to 3 when you're put in a position like this. But that sure isn't an easy task when you're facing an offense that can move the ball like these guys.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 27 back to return.
He sends it off. From the 2-yard line. Slips the tackle, running with purpose. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
90 ball. Set.
To the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 24.
Drop back. Drop.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. With the throw, Booker is the recipient on that one, his third reception of the game.
6 on the play.
The Bears line up in a 5-receiver set this time. 2-minute warning coming up. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. He just overthrew that one.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
Get at him. That's all you.
Stewart sets up. Clark in motion. They'll bring the blitz. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Rubs the defender to the ground.
I'll tell you, this has to be frustrating. Watch here, as it's a great situation for the defense. They think they've got him, and they're about to get the ball back. Then all of a sudden, he drops back to pass, and boom, they're moving the chains, and they're getting a whole new set of downs.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
2 minutes to the final gun.
Come on,
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Throwing on first down. Closing in. Throwing. Perfect pass. Good route running by the receiver who was right there to make the catch.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
Great spree of the defense. The defense lost containment, and the quarterback picked up the first down.
He has such good vision, not only as a quarterback, but when he's running the ball like that right there. He does a heck of a job of cutting off his block and getting the ball down the field.
Webster just made a great defensive play.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
So it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. And he steps out of bounds at the 18. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points. First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
Throwing. The pass falls incomplete, so he can't get it to him.
That pass was clearly overthrown. They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing, because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
Sideline to sideline. We'll see. Come on, partner.
Steps up, throws it. He hits his receiver. No problem picking up the first.
Hey, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly. What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
Firing the ball into the end zone, looking for the touchdown on first down, but couldn't get it to his target. The Bears line up in the shotgun.
On the 1-yard line.
Stewart gets set. And he's tackled behind the line. The quarterback doesn't have enough time to find the open man.
You know, I'll guarantee you aren't going to get through all your progressions when you've got a defense coming with that kind of speed at you.
The Bears call a timeout. That's their first.
When you're down by this much, the offense doesn't want to be facing too many 3rd and 4th downs, because that means they're taking too much time. They should be getting first every 1 or 2 downs if they want to have a chance at this thing.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. He's looking, throwing. Touchdown, Chicago.
That touchdown catch deserves another look. I tell you, this guy just lays it out there as far as he can, and he makes a great catch for the score. Now, that was a heck of a play.
Edinger comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and he picks on the extra point. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Not enough time to try to get the ball back, so the onside kick is the call. The onside kick is off. San Francisco has it. The 49ers will start the drive from the 49. Looking to end the game, they'll probably call a simple run play here. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Set. Come on, get up. Ralph, come on, partner.
Hand it off to the fullback. Runs through the tackle. The Bears call a timeout. They have one remaining.
Now, with little time left, a rushing play should be a good call here.
They need 5.
Bring the pain. Stay after him. Set.
Second and 5. Ball on the 44.
Looking to run it here. Chicago will call a timeout here. That's their third and final timeout.
That all you got? Here comes the heat. Hawk right.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball. They only needed a field goal, but there wasn't enough time to get that. So now they'll just have to see how far their quarterback can throw it.
San Francisco might have difficulty covering all 5 receivers with a base 4-3 defense. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. Second and 10. Ball at their own 10. Dropping back, gets the pass off. Onto him.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
And the clock runs out. The final score is San Francisco 17, Chicago 14. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.